Welcome to San Diego's most popular local morning news. Good morning, San Diego.
And we're going to learn how technology can help seniors remain independent. That's right. Joanne Price, she's from ElderCare Radio. You probably heard her on the radio. She's here to tell us all about it.
All right, some seniors may be put off by the word technology. A lot of seniors are. Joanne Price is the host of ElderCare Talk Radio. She's here to tell us how technology can help seniors remain independent. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me today. I'm so excited to be here.
Good to see you, and we get to hear you where?
KCBQ, Sundays at 2 on KCBQ, and that's AM 1170.
Right.
It's a call-in talk radio show where we address all needs to do with seniors and caregiving, which is a really big issue that we all face at some point. You're either need care, have provided care, gonna need care at some point. So.
Absolutely, and we were just talking about that. Baby boomer generation is right on the cusp right now of being there, right?
So some of our older seniors are a little bit intimidated by the word assistive technology. Just the word technology can sometimes be a little scary for all of us.
Right.
So I brought with me today some devices that have had great advances in the last few years. They're so simple to use, and they assist us in staying independent longer, which is hugely the key.
It's one of the most important things when you poll seniors in their lives is independence.
Absolutely. The AARP study just a few years ago polled several thousand elders, and their main concern was staying independent and safety.
Okay.
Two biggest things.
All right, and it's a tough issue to talk about sometimes with your elder.
It can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable because you have that parent-child paradigm always, and sometimes that has to shift when certain issues occur, cognitive issues, memory impairment issues. So we want to bring that to the forefront and just make everyone really comfortable with talking about things.
Good. Well,
like
let's get comfortable with these things. Let's start on this end and tell us what we've got here.
Well, this device, this is kind of interesting. I don't personally use a shoehorn, but my husband does. And what's great about this is, look at the length of it.
I didn't know what that was at first. It is a giant shoehorn.
So it looks like a hook upside down. But it's a giant shoehorn because oftentimes when we get older, hip arthritis, back issues is a big one. It'll make it so you can't really get your shoe on. So with this, you can just put this right inside the shoe so that you're not getting that little foldy in the back of the shoe that's going to drive you crazy all day, and you just lift it out and sit it there. So this is a very inexpensive device, and most of the things I brought with me today, a friend of mine at Wyatt Health in Encinitas lent to us, and buy local, huge key.
Very practical and
very
inexpensive,
practical.
obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. How much something like that, approximately?
20.
20 bucks. Okay. All right. Next up.
This is, it looks a little intimidating at first, but this is called a handy bar.
All right.
And what the handy bar does is it's a gentleman up in Canada that invented it. Mother of invention, right? He had a need. He had double knee replacement. He couldn't get out of his car to be able to go to the doctor. This little device hooks into the safety latch that's inside the door jamb of every car built after 1980.
Okay.
Okay. You rest it in this little latch, and then you can stand up.
I gotcha. All right.
Stand up. It's a wonderful device. It's called a handy bar. And it's actually a safety device as well. If somebody needs to get out of their vehicle, they can tap the glass with it. They can cut a safety strap with it. But it's meant to get up and get down in the car because standing and sitting are often big issues.
All right, this next one from the commercials way back when of I've fallen down and I can't get up.
Right. People don't realize that when you fall at 20, much different than if you fall at 80.
Yeah.
You fall at 80, you're lucky if you don't break something, and it's not as easy to rise as well. So the medical alert systems of today they're all waterproof buttons, lightweight. This one is from ResponseLink of San Diego. They're a local company.
All right.
And they can also do medication reminders now. A lot of folks take multiple meds. The average amount of people over 65 is 4 or more medications several times a day.
Okay.
You have a chronic disease like Parkinson's, that's a big issue. So medical alarms, this as inexpensive as $31.95 a month to get help 24 hours a day.
Moving along, we got to hurry up just a little bit
my
here,
goodness.
but no problem. This is an old device.
This is an old device that is underutilized.
Okay.
I think one of the first things you want to think about, even at our age, you know, young, vibrant, but still
young and vibrant. Thank you.
Young and vibrant, handsome, obviously.
Keep going, keep going. Okay.
I want to come back. So this is a grab bar.
All right.
They're inexpensive. You can even get them these days at Home Depot, Lowe's.
Yeah.
The major home supply stores actually have whole home safety supply aisles now. So this is about a $30 event. However, you need to have it professionally put in. Because if you do it wrong, you can crack the tile or the fiberglass in your shower or tub.
And make it worse for yourself if it lets go while you're trying to use it.
Yeah,
right?
I don't recommend the suction cup ones for that exact reason.
All right, next up.
This little device, well, it can...
What do you do with that?
This is to pick things up.
All right, so you don't
it's
have to bend over.
recommended by occupational therapists and physical therapists for people that have range of motion issues, can't reach anymore. So that's a cute little device. Again, $25 device.
Right, great. All right.
And lastly is a new take on an old device. This is a cane, right? But the difference is, in the days of old, they didn't used to be adjustable. So now they can adjust for the height. And this is what's called a quad cane, which means it supplies much more stability for the person.
Yeah.
I would really encourage folks that need an assistive device to be proactive, talk to their friends about them. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till you take a fall. If you are feeling a little unstable, get something that is going to help you feel more independent and more confident in your daily activities.
Joanne, all great advice. Tell us again when and where they can find you on the radio.
Thank you. ElderCare Talk Radio, AM 1170, KCBQ, today at 2, every Sunday at 2.
All right, great to have you.
Thank you so much.